Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Frenegades, and welcome back to another video game review. Ignore that green light. I messed up my camera, and I have to get one soon, like in a few days. This is going to be replacing my Last of Us video for today because, as I said, I might have a concussion. I don't know, but my head is still kind of hurting, and I don't have the energy to record anything. I have been struggling with also recording stuff because of my laptop. I just got my issue resolved because it will say my encoder's overloaded. But anyways, let's get into this. Jimmy Neutron, the adventures of Jimmy Neutron, The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Jet Fusion is a video game that came out in 2003 for the Nintendo, GameCube, the PlayStation 2, and the Game Boy Advanced. This is a game that was based off of the show that was based off of the movie that came out in 2001. Now, the show, pretty good. I remember watching it as a kid. The movie, I've never seen it, to be honest. There's a lot of movies, a lot of popular movies that I've never seen. I've never seen any of the Iron Man movies. Would you believe that? I've never even seen Avengers Infinity War in full. But anyways, as I go on, this game is a kids game. And with kids games back in the day, wow, just wow. This was hard. This was hard. I still haven't finished this game. But if I'm being completely honest, even without me finishing this game, I can tell you this game is crap. This game is awful. Last time I played this game, I had to have been like 7 years old. And I wanted to play this game so bad because it got stolen from me. It got stolen from me when I was like 8 years old, I think. So, once I got my hands on it, I relived the nostalgia for it, but then that nostalgia quickly faded away once I got to the jungle level. And the jungle level is, I'm gonna be honest, after like the first three or so levels, the school, then you got the outside of the school when the whole plot comes apart, and then you got the whole ninja temple stuff. The game gets to a point where it makes me want to take a shotgun and put it in my mouth and just. But I haven't done that. I'm over that. I quit this game about 8 videos in because the game just wasn't good. I was not enjoying the game. It's not a game that is challenging. It is a game that is unnecessarily difficult because the mechanics of the game are not compatible with how the game actually is designed. Okay, there are people that have beaten the game, but I'm going to tell you, I'm guaranteeing you that they did not have an easy time. Take example, the game does not exactly tell you, like it gives you vague directions and stuff like that. It gives you like ideas of where items are that you're supposed to collect, but it doesn't tell you how to deal with the obstacles there. Take for granted the swings that you have in the pirate level. There are swings that you have in the pirate level where you have to jump from swing to swing to swing, and while you're told how to swing, it doesn't tell you how far the jump is because Jimmy is not very good at jumping. There are moments where I have to restart a whole section because Jimmy either under jumps or he jumps onto something that is that for some reason is not programmed in its in its design. It's not good, and Jimmy ends up falling on it. It's such a small platform that Jimmy is standing on that he ends up falling off no matter what, and it really pisses me off. Now, the whole plot of the game is basically Jimmy is supposed to be doing a book report, but instead of doing a book report, he comes up with a projector that brings out the book into real life. Well, not real life, but project the book into a movie essentially. But something goes awry with it, and it basically breaks out into reality. And part of this is Jet Fusion, the fictional spy that Jimmy admires, who was the book that Jimmy was reading about. He ends up getting kidnapped by Professor Calamitous, and there are like 3 idols I think that Jimmy has to collect before Calamitous collects them, so that he doesn't rule over the world. I don't know. I don't care. Okay, there are 3 major boss fights in this. I was able to complete one of them to my memory. I was able to complete the Sheen Ultra Ninja Lord boss fight. And then there was the Miss Fowl, who was, I think, a what was she? I think she was a lava monster or something like that. And to be honest, I would rather do Miss Foul's boss fight over again because Sheen's was completely directionless. It does not tell you how to like deal with the boss fight. It does not tell you because when it comes to the little mini ultra lords that jump on you on the ninja shrine level, the ninja temple level, whatever thing it is, the one where you deal with the ninjas and stuff like that, it tells you that you have to take your controller and do this to it and rotate it over and over again so you can get them off. But it does not tell you what attacks are vulnerable to them. It turns out that the little magnet wand, you have to first you start off the boss fight with hurling them at Sheen. Basically Sheen hurls them at you and you use the magic wand to hit them back at him. But that is bad because they don't always go to Sheen. Sometimes they break on the stairs. Sometimes they go above Sheen. Sometimes they'll hit Sheen. Sometimes Sheen is shielded and it gets really irritating. You have to do this like 2 or 3 times before you get to the actual boss fight with Sheen. And when you get to the actual boss fight with Sheen, you're doing the same stuff over again, except it's to a much less infuriating degree. It gets to the point where Sheen is like flying and he throws the ultra lords, you destroy the ultra lords, and then you hurl the last one at him and he breaks down and then Sheen is beaten. Okay, the levels that you have are not easy. They're not easy and they're not fun. I don't care if a game is difficult as long as it's fun. This makes Crash Bandicoot look like child's play sometimes. The jungle level is the prime example of this. The jungle and the pirate level, the last 2 levels that I had to do aside from the Miss Foul boss fight that I had to do in between. So, sorry about that. But anyways, yes, the mechanics are not good at all. They are trash. I would not recommend playing this game. The plot is fine. It's fine. It's decent for a kid's game. I don't care about that. The thing is, it's supposed to be a kid's game, which is supposed to be fun, but it's not fun when you have to get your big brother out to play it for you. And then it's even less fun when your big brother has to get your dad to play it for you. And it's even less fun when your dad doesn't even know what to do. This is that type of game. I was not able to finish it because I don't want to finish it. I don't want to break my monitor. I don't want to break my PS2. I don't want to break the disc. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm giving this game a 0 out of 10. I'll see you tomorrow for a more serious video. I'm out.